Hello, good morning, students. In previous lecture, we have already discussed about organizations of economic activities in which we taken the information about the main three types of the economies or the economic systems. All of you know there are the three types of the economies. First one is the centrally planned economy or socialist economy. Second one is the market economy, or we may call it the capitalist economy, and last one is the mixed economy. And all of you know, in the centrally planned economy, all the economic activities are controlled by the government rather than the business people. And here, all the important decisions regarding to the production, consumption, or maybe the exchange of the goods and services, which is only made by the government. And in the market economy, here the market economy means here all the economic activities they are organized through the market, and all important decisions which are regarding to the economic activities which are undertaken only on the basis of the market mechanism by the private businessmen or by the private entrepreneurs. And here in the market economy, the main objective of the entrepreneur is only to make a profit. And in the mixed economy, there is a coexistence of the both, means the private sector also as well as the government, means public sector enterprises also. Means it is a golden mixture of the both the market economy and the centrally planned economy, because here some areas they are a responsibility of the government, and the other areas they are open for the private entrepreneurs or the private sector. Means here the private sector they operates with only the aim the maximum profit, and the government they want to do the maximum social welfare of the society without any profit motive. We have already discussed all these things in the previous lecture. Students, today we are going to take the more information about the new concept positive and the normative economics. All of you know each and every economy they faces the central problems, but there are the more than one way to solve these central problems. So here all of you know each and every economy they faces the central problems, but there are more than one way to solve these central problems. And these different mechanisms means these different types of the tools or the techniques in a general likely to give the different solution to those problems. Means there are the some tools or there are the some techniques to solve these problems. Therefore, it is important to understand which of these alternative mechanism or which of these the alternative tools or techniques are more desirable for the economy as a whole. So in economics we try to explain or we try to analyze the different mechanisms, means to different tools or the techniques and figure out outcomes which they are likely to result under these mechanism. So here these issues means these problems can be seen from the perspective of the positive as well as the normative economics. Then, what is the positive economics? Students, in the positive economics, we study how the different mechanisms, functions, and problems arising out of the scarcity of the resources. See here, in the positive economics, we study how the different mechanism is how the different types of the tools or the techniques or different types of the functions and the problems how they arising out of the scarcity of the resources means the shortage of the goods and services, because all of you know our wants are the unlimited, but the resources which means which solve this problem, these are the limited. So here in the positive economics, we study how these different tools or how these different techniques and functions and problems arising out of these scarcity of the resources. So students, positive economics means it is the study of what was and what is under the given set of circumstance. See here, the positive economics means which study what was and what is under the given situation. Means here, the positive economics which concern with the different functions, different mechanisms means different tools and the techniques, likewise the different problems which arising out of the scarcity of resources means the shortage of the goods and services. Here in the positive economics we explains how the economy perform the basic functions. See here, in the positive economics, we explain how the economy performs the basic functions. Basic functions means all of you know what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. These are the basic functions. And in the positive economics, we explains how the economy perform all these functions. Likewise, we also explains how the economy takes the decision about the economic activity. See here, in the positive economics, we also explain how the each and every economy take the decisions regarding to the economic activities, means the regarding to the consumption, production, distribution, and the exchanges of the goods and services. Means here in the positive economics we explains the causes and effects. Means here the positive economics explains the causes and the effect relationships of the economic variables. Variable means it is a changeable factor. Means here we explain the cause and effect relationship of the economic changeable factors. For example, suppose if a tax on tobacco is doubled, then there will be a sustainable reduction in the tobacco consumption. And second statement is if the government subsidy to basic education is reduced, then there will be a higher dropout among the children of the poor families. See here, if the government maybe doubled the tax on the tobacco, then what happened? Here, if the tax on tobacco is doubled, then there will be a reduction in the tobacco consumption, means The use of the tobacco, it may be reduced, it may be become less if the tax on tobacco is doubled. And second example is if the government subsidy to basic education is reduced, then what happen? Then there will be a higher dropout among the children of the poor families. Suppose if the government reduced the subsidy to the basic education, then there will be a higher dropout among the children of the poor families. Why? Because the children of the poor families, they are unable to get the education. If the government may be reduced the subsidy to the basic education. So here in these two statements means both statements they are capable to the empirical verification means here the both statements both examples they are capable to the observed verification which is based on their empirical means the observed verification. And here in the positive exam means economics we can only bring out the degree of truth. See here, in the positive economics, we can bring out the degree of truth. Why? Because the positive economics means which only study what was and what is under the given situation or under the given set of circumstance. So this is all about the positive economics. Then what is the normative economics? See students, normative economics means it studies what ought to be. Means here what we want and what we do not want. See here in the normative economics which studies here we studies what ought to be means here what we want and what we do not want. So here the normative economics which explains what should be done and what should not be done. Means the normative economics which concern with how the basic functions should be performed. Means here it explains what should be done and what should not be done. We will explain it with the help of an example. Means here the normative economic statements are sometimes called the matter of opinion because they cannot be tested or they cannot be proven. See here what I said. Here the normative economics statements we cannot be tested or we cannot be proven. Take an example. The government should provide the basic health care to the all citizens. This is a normative statement. So here there is no way to prove whether the government should provide the health care facility to the citizen or not. Means here the role of the government it is an individual's life is best for this statement. Means the advice which is given by the various economists which is included in the normative economics. So here we cannot be tested and proven the normative statement because here we cannot prove these statements. See in this example, what is a normative example here? The government should provide basic health care to all citizens. Here we don't know or there is no way to prove whether the government should provide the health care facilities to all citizens or not. So here the advice which is given by the economist is included in the normative economics. In India, the economic advisor who are the appointed by the government, they are responsible for advising the prime minister about the economic policies, in which the policies are good and which policies are bad. See here, in our India, there are the economic advisors who are appointed by our government, and these economic advisors, they are responsible to advise to the prime minister of India. Means these economic advisor, they give the advice to our prime minister about the economic policies, which policy is good for the nation and which policies are bad for our nation. Means students, economics is a both. Means it is a positive also and it is a normative science also. Why? Because the study of economics, which involves the scientific investigation and the policy analysis also. So here our economist first use the science. See here what I said. Economics is a both. It is a positive also and it is a normative economics also. Why? Because the study of economics, which involves the both, means the scientific investigation also as well as the policy analysis also. So here economists first use the science. Why? They use the science because to explain the world and to understand how the economy works. So later the policies are explored, means they find for the economic development. So the economics is a both, it is a positive also and it is a normative also, because our economists, they first use the science to explain the world and understand how the economy works, how the economy runs, and afterwards they may be frame the policies or they may be find the policies for the economic development of our nation. Then students, what is the difference between the positive and the normative economics? See here, there are some differences between the positive and the normative economics. Differences between positive and normative economics. Positive economics and second column is normative. See here, the first, the positive economics means it is the study of what was and what is under the given set of circumstance. Then it is called the positive economics. Whereas the normative economics means it studies what ought to be. Then it is called the normative economics. What ought to be means here what we want and what we do not want. Means here the positive economics which it deals with the scientific explanation of the working of economy. Whereas the normative economics it explains what should be done and what should not be done. And here in the positive economics, here we study how the different mechanism functions. And here means in the normative economics, here we try to understand whether these mechanisms are desirable or not. See students, in your examination, this question will be definitely asked for the 2 marks. Write the differences between the positive and the normative economics. That time you should write the differences between the positive and the normative economics. First you should write what is the positive economics. Here the positive economics means it is the study of what was and what is under the given set of circumstances, means under the situation. And normative economics means it studies what ought to be, means what we want and what we do not want. And the positive economics which deals with the scientific explanation of the working of economy, means it deals with the scientific explanation of the economy, whereas the normative economics which explains what should be done and what should not be done because it studies what ought to be. And the third difference between the positive and the normative economics is here in the positive economics we study how the different mechanisms functions work, and in the normative economics here we try to understand whether all these mechanisms are desirable or not. Means in the normative economics we try to understand whether these all tools or the techniques these are desirable, means these are suitable or not for working of the economy, means these are the differences between the positive as well as the normative economics. Students, this question will be asked in your examination for the 2 marks or maybe 4 marks. So students, today we discussed about the positive as well as the normative economics. In this concept, we taken the information about what is the meaning of the positive economics. The positive economics means it is the study of what was and what is under the given set of circumstance, means it concern with the different functions, mechanisms and problems which is arising out of the scarcity of resources, means the shortage of the goods and services, and we explained it with the help of an example. Likewise, we also taken the information about what is the normative economics. Here, the normative economics means it studies what ought to be, means what we want and what we do not want. Means here the normative economics which explain about what should be done and what should not be done. So here in the normative economics, we cannot be tested or proven the statement because here there is no way to prove the statement. So in our India, means the advice which is given by our different economists, which include in the normative economics in our India. Also, the economic advisor, they are appointed by the government, and these economic advisor, they may be responsible to give the advising to our prime minister about the economic policies. Means these economic advisor, they may be give the advice to our prime minister which policies are bad or which policies are good for our development of economy. So economics is a both, means it is positive also and it is normative also, because in the economics we study the scientific investigation and policy analysis, because here economists first use the science and afterward they explain the world and understand how the economy works, and later the policies are explored for the development of our nation. So economics is both, it is positive also and it is negative also. And last one we discussed about what are the differences between the positive and normative economics. Hope all of you understood this concept. Thank you.